The following program is a production of Naleo TV.
Aloha, this is United States Representative Kai Kahele. Welcome to the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge.
Aloha and welcome. I'm Ocean.
And I'm Pomaikai. And you are watching the County of Hawaii's very first annual Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge. Ocean, have you ever heard of the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge? Do you know how it got started?
I don't, so how did it happen?
Yeah, so it actually happened over lunch one day. We were having this healthy, really vibrant, colorful meal. And we were sharing how it would be so cool if our keiki and our families would not just support local farmers, but incorporate more healthier meals or healthier ingredients, locally sourced, locally grown, of course, in their meals. That's how the idea of the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge came about.
Wow, were you guys eating a healthy meal with locally grown ingredients?
Yes, in fact, every ingredient that was in that meal was locally grown and locally sourced, either from one of our local farmers or one of our local farmers market. In fact, isn't that how painaByOcean.com got started?
Yes, actually, that's kind of how Paina by Ocean started, because we saw our local farmers at the beginning of the pandemic. I opened up a farmer's market with the help of my family, and that's how Paina by Ocean kind of started. We saw the farmers during the pandemic, they lost a lot of their business. So we stepped in and we want to try and help them out. We say we're going to do 8 weeks, started up a farmer's market online to help push their produce into the community. And by the end of it, we were at 1 year. And the farmers now, they're in a good place, they're stable again, they have their business back, and a lot of them are growing a lot more than what they started with. And now we're still, to this day, helping out our local farmers, working with some foundations, some nonprofits, and we're giving out locally sourced boxes to the community.
That's incredible. Well, we are excited to have you joining us on this journey. Shall we get started?
Yes. So we reached out to local chefs and keiki island-wide for this challenge.
That's right, chefs island-wide and keiki, ages 12 through 17 years old.
Together, their kuleana was to create a dish using locally sourced ingredients, incorporating the theme Hawai'i Island.
That's right, and you know, we have some of the most skilled chefs here on the island, but their task was to mentor, collaborate, and coach.
That can be a challenge, especially when you want everything to be perfected.
Let's welcome our judges. One of the finest chefs in the world, celebrity chef Sam Choy.
Chef Sam Choy of Sam Choy's in the Kitchen is a television personality, restaurateur, founder of the Poke Festival, and also known as a founding contributor of Pacific Rim cuisine.
That's right, he is also a resident of Hawai'i Island. And we also want to welcome another resident of Hawai'i Island, our County of Hawaii Mayor, Mitch Roth. Mayor Roth is very candid about his heart attack and the major shifts he needed to make in order to remain healthy. Although he couldn't taste the food, he observed the judging criterias of incorporating the Hawai'i Island theme, local ingredients, level of creativity, and especially the chef's ability to engage, coach, and collaborate with their partner.
Well, Mai, I think it's time to meet our teams in the keiki category.
Yes.
Team Pink Ladies, Chef Lokelani Ramos and Amayamoto Ishii. Team Ola Kino, Chef Stephen Ruel and Isaiah Ishigo. Team Surf and Turf, Chef David Abrahams, Sola Laliberte, and Stella Broderson. And Team Na Ho'okele, Chef Jess Devendorf and Vivian Emmons. Chef Lokelani Ramos is a chef at Hawaii Community Economic Opportunity Council and has been feeding our keiki throughout these unprecedented times. Chef Lokelani Ramos also worked at Merriman's restaurant in Waimea. She was instrumental in opening up a restaurant in Hilo, hired as the daytime sous chef. We are honored to have Chef Stephen Ruel of Under the Bodhi Tree here with us today. He was voted Chef of the Year back in 2012 by the American Culinary Federation Kona Kohala Chefs Association. Chef Stephen Ruel is partnered up with 7th grader Isaiah Ishigo of Mauna Loa School. Isaiah recently gained an interest in cooking and gardening. He currently grows kalo, green onion, mamaki, and lemongrass. Isaiah enjoys cooking local-style food, creating original recipes with fish and kalo, inspired by Hawaiian and Japanese cuisine. Next to them is Team Surf and Turf. Executive Chef David Abrahams of Redwater Cafe in Kamuela teams up with both Sola Laliberte and Stella Brodersen, students at West Hawaii Explorations Academy in Kailua Kona. Chef Jess Devendorf and Vivian Emmons make up Team Na Ho'okele. Vivian Emmons attends Hilo Intermediate School. She's 13 years old and enjoys baking delicious treats, playing outside, singing, and playing the piano. Born in Dallas, Texas, Chef Jess currently works at the Temple Bar in Hilo. She also prepares meals for the Haumea Collective and enjoys gardening. Early Hawaiians were adept at producing crops to sustain large native populations. Beginning with the first Polynesian voyagers who arrived with their collection of canoe crops, Hawai'i Island has been deeply rooted in agriculture for centuries. Amaya Motoishi and Chef Lokelani Ramos gets ready to cook up their local kampachi fish tacos. Together, Chef Stephen and Isaiah will create their Mauka Makai savory pa'i'ai waffle.
Wow. So it takes a little longer to cook. Traditionally, so now people kind of skip the process. So they'll take in a pound poi and they'll just start mixing it with water. They go, or pound the taro and then mix it with water and they go all the way to poi immediately. And we said, 10 minutes, right?
Chef David Abrahams, Sola Laliberte, and Stella Brodersen is Team Surf and Turf. Chef David Abrahams voted Best Chefs of America in 2014. He actually started his career as lead line cook at Marriott Hotel, Warner Center, and as executive chef at Sedona and La Pasta restaurants. He is a graduate from California Culinary Academy. He brings his expertise and his amazing skills to the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So you want to just get a little color on each side, okay? Don't be afraid of it. Yeah, right there. Oh, beautiful. Woo! Yeah, it's fun.
Stella Broderson is 12 years old and attends West Hawaii Explorations Academy in Kailua Kona. Stella enjoys performing arts, entertaining family and friends, and baking. Sola Laliberte is an artist. She loves to surf and roller skate and enjoys cooking.
Is that sweet potato? You're gonna be a good chef one day. Your teacher is amazing. Hawai'i Island?
I mean, I might do one here. My sister wants to be a veterinarian when she grows up, and so I'm kind of like back and forth with being her assistant since we both love painting goats.
Oh, nice. What kind of goats?
Painting goats.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to start with the slaw. Put the slaw in.
Chef Lokelani and Amaya cook up their local kampachi fish tacos, which includes cilantro, jalapeno, limes, red onion, tomato, red cabbage, green cabbage, and that locally grown kampachi.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Looks so good. Wow. Something pretty easy to put together at home.
Yeah.
But it's pretty complex.
With the guidance with Chef here, I think you guys are gonna do well. Well, most important thing, like the mayor said, just have fun. You know, I mean, we can wake up every day, but if we're not having fun, then there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's unique.
That is pretty cool.
All locally grown, locally sourced products here with this ono, fresh ono, the fish ono, poi, mac nut oil, Hawaiian sea salt and pepper, heart of palm, island cucumber, all locally grown right here on Hawai'i Island.
Like the technique with the
Yeah. Good for you.
Right on top?
Yep.
Just like that, looks great. And
Yeah?
it's really good.
Tune in your sound just works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that over here.
Sweet sound.
Sweet Sound makes one, yep. I think, let's see, Costco does too. I don't know what they did on a while ago.
Okay. You guys happy with that?
All right, we ready to bring it in?
Together, Chef Jess and Vivian perfects their winning meal.
Not only that, man, you can see somebody put some thought to it. You know?
The Rainbow Canoe is the name of their dish. Team Naho'okele, Chef Jess and Vivian, incorporates green onions, sweet onion, ogo, inamona, kalo, mountain apple, tomatoes, and so much more. Well, it looks like it's time to find out what celebrity chef Sam Choy and Mitch Roth will share about our partners, their chefs, and their dishes.
Today we've made kampachi fish tacos with a picurigallo and avocado lime aioli.
Very nice.
So a lot of products are all locally farmed out.
Yes. Yes.
Very nice.
Almost everything is locally farmed.
The tortillas
Yes, tortillas, right in kale, shipped in industrial.
yeah.
And Maya, what kind of fish is this?
Kampachi.
And where does the kampachi come from? Kona? Okay. What was the best part of cooking with Chef Ramos?
She knows what she's doing and she can teach it very well.
And what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a chef or a fashion designer.
Oh, nice. Isn't that amazing, Sam? 12 years old, already cooking food that, not McDonald's.
No, fresh.
It's like you could probably serve that in the
That's
restaurant,
right.
no problem.
This is definitely, I've seen some restaurants not even close to what they've done. This is very good. You guys ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Looks good. You're smiling. All right.
Very good. That's
All
a
right.
big bite. Fish cooked perfect. The flavors just blend very well. The crunchiness from the vegetables. Amazing. Good job.
I like the way the pico de gallo is made. It's probably how I'd make that at home.
Very good.
So we have the pie waffle with cucumber and palm slaw on top, topped with cured inamona, tobiko fish eggs, and what's the final one?
Just fennel fat.
Oh yeah, fennel fat. And then we have a sauce over here of poi vinaigrette with inamona and fennel.
This is fantastic.
I think Grandpa would be really proud of you. Well, the pie feels good.
So have you ever seen pie done that
Yeah.
way?
Not in a waffle, but I've made a hash
Uh-huh.
where you just make a little cake and then sear it up real crispy like this. Yeah, it's very good. Oh man, it's a mouthful of love.
We have on this side will be the surf, and then on this side will be the turf. It has some ahi, custard, and cacao nibs, and a mango salad with a lilikoi turmeric sauce. And on this side, a filet mignon with rosemary, garlic, and shallots seasoning with some butternut squash sauce and taro pasta.
And how was the experience for you?
Oh, it was fun. It was definitely really an eye-opener. The girls really stepped into it too.
Well, my saying always, the proof's in the pudding, and I think you folks have delivered a great pudding.
It looks beautiful. And tell me, all of this stuff from the Big Island, or?
Yeah, everything you're looking at there is from this island, except for like semolina. But otherwise, yeah, everything's from here.
And that's the great thing, is that all of this stuff, whether it be the meat or the fish or the vegetables, all comes from here.
Yeah, and the real magical part about it is that we're just tipping just a little bit of the iceberg right now. Can you imagine if this thing really just starts to take on? Which already it has, but I mean, the young generation, all the million people going to watch this, I think this is going to be a great future for Hawai'i Island and Hawaii. Well, I got to do what I got to do.
Okay, go for it.
I like this part of the job.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yep. Like I said, the steak is cooked very well, nicely done. A little bit of that sauce there. Wow. Very, very good. For some of the pasta.
Yeah, so tell us about the pasta.
So the pasta, actually, I got it from another cook who came into my restaurant one time, and they made a taro leaf pasta. He made a noodle with it, and we tried it that one first time, and it's really nice. It carries the taro really well, and it makes it really carries with the pasta, so you can make nice pasta dishes with it.
All right, moment of truth.
Emalagasa, you're missing out.
Wow.
Wow, it's amazing.
I love the decorations here too. You know, the flowers and the different colors. You know, they say you should be eating a rainbow, and boy, it has everything in the rainbow and a couple of other colors in there.
Well, we have a rainbow poo-poo platter served for you guys today, which is, the concept of it is to have all the colors of the rainbow kind of connected in these dishes for you.
All the canoe crops we have there, we used ulu, we used kukui with the inamona inside the poke, we used banana, we used coconut, we used kalo, uala, the sweet potato, and so it's a nice variety of all our canoe crops.
Yeah, I love it. So many different original ideas on this dish. You know, from the inside out lau lau to the s'more, the ulu s'mores.
Keep talking.
It is pretty. And how cool is it to have, you know, the banana boat on the ocean?
Yeah.
Just a lot of really great themes. I'll tell you, this is a really difficult competition.
We got our job cut out. That patella is really good. The banana poi on the bottom is really good. The flavors are just perfect. You got the salty, and you got the sweet, and you got the pork with the little spice on the inside. Very good.
So Vivian, I understand you're also farming at home too?
Yeah, my family runs a nonprofit, Ha'ola Farms, for disabled veterans. And it's about teaching veterans agriculture, because when one comes back from war, it's very traumatic. And sometimes they have traumatic brain injuries, as my dad does, and he has migraines. And one thing that helps him sort of like live in peace, sort of, is doing agriculture and farming and gardening, which our house is full of plants and fruits and vegetables that we use in our own meals at home, which my dad takes care of and cares for them, which really helps and calms the mind.
Thank you guys so much. You did an amazing job. All of our chefs did an amazing job, Sam. And
well, I think you said in the beginning, they're all winners.
Hello, my name is Amanda, and we're Keiki Heroes. If you want to become a Keiki Hero too, you can take the Keiki Hero Pledge. I wash my hands, I wear my mask, I respect the bubble. I am kind and compassionate. By exercising safe practices, I stay healthy and help protect my ohana and friends. Keiki Heroes care. Come join us!
You're watching
the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge. Difficult competition. I mean, there's more than just the food, although the food looked really, really amazing. The relationships, I mean, we're talking, the story here isn't really the competition, it's the relationships that these chefs have built with these younger chefs. And, you know, just to see how much work that they put in, it was really heartwarming. And the stories that we heard, and the designs on the food. I guess you guys were seeing the designs over here. I don't know if you got to hear us when we were in the back room and talking and looking. And it was really, really, really difficult. But what was great is that these chefs, young as they are, they use local foods. And just about, I think every dish, you could have went to a 5-star restaurant and you could have, you know, got what they provided, plated up, and just really amazing. So the winning team is taking their canoe crop concept. Team 3, Chef Jess Davendorf and Vivian Emmons. Chef Vivian Emmons. Congratulations. Okay, and so we have some stuff. Do I just give them this or do I open it? No, I just give it to them. Okay, so Sam, let me give you this, and we'll give you guys for our keiki winner and for our keiki chef winner.
You know, on their presentation, and it's like all the rest of the teams here, the story was just utilizing things from Hawai'i Island, and they all did a great job. You know, so that's what really was the driving force behind it. You know, this whole thing might be just this one day we do this, but this is a lifetime thing that we can really take advantage of and make this grow. You know, so just to have one winner is kind of like really the way it is. But you know, to me personally, and Mayor the same way, these are all winners.
Congratulations again to our keiki category winner, Vivian Emmons.
You know, Vivian will be making a special appearance on Sam Choy's In the Kitchen. So mahalo, Uncle Sam, for inviting Vivian Emmons, our keiki category winner, for the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Hawai'i Island is more than twice the size of all other Hawaiian islands, presenting abundant opportunities and amazing resources.
Come with us as we visit Vivian Emmons and her ohana down at their farm in Ka'umana, Ho'ola Farms.
My name is Vivian Emmons, and I was working with celebrity chef Jess. I think I really started cooking and baking with my mom, mostly my mom, in the kitchen when I was about 7. Like banana chocolate chip muffins, or like those cake box confetti cupcakes for like my class for my birthday. And it was always just so fun, and it was like doing the measuring cups and, you know, like putting in the oven. Okay, we got to do it for 350 for 25 minutes. Let's go. So that was really like fun with my mom too. My favorite thing to bake is banana chocolate chip muffins, which are my family's favorite as well, which they eat for breakfast and dessert, which they love it, so yeah.
Is that your favorite to eat?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Well, my mom was like, she saw it on Instagram and was like, hey, Viv, look, there's a thing where you can be paired with a celebrity chef and go into this cooking challenge. And I was like, is it a baking challenge? Because, you know, I like to bake a lot, not as much cook, but I'm recently starting to get into the groove of wanting to cook more. And I was like, sure, let's try it. And so we made my intro video about myself and why I want to do it and all the different things I've made, qualifications. And then when I got into it, I was paired with Jess, my celebrity chef, and we just really had a connection where in COVID times it was like, well, we gotta make this work because it's gonna be fun, and like, let's just try to build a relationship. And so that's what happened. We built a relationship on the way, which was only a couple times, which was a little surprising to me, but it was still really fun to make a connection with her. What I learned from it was building relationships, especially now in COVID, is really important because you have those relationships for pretty much the rest of your life, and we need to keep as many as possible because, well, it's COVID, so. And also it really taught me how to be connected with our Hawaiian culture and cooking, which is a little new to me, but I'm getting there. Just because your parents say you have to do it or anything like that, you don't have to do it. Like, if you want to cook or bake something, go for it, just like how I did, because I wanted to try it out. And I had never done anything like that before. So if you feel like that's what you want to do, then try it. And if after the competition you don't want to do it, then that's your choice. But really just follow your heart and your stomach.
Ho'ola Farms was created to support veterans in learning more about agriculture, along with health and wellness support so that they could live happy, healthy lives after service. So that looks like a multitude of different things for us. It's agriculture, it's wellness classes, it's yoga, it's equine therapy, it's time together with peers. Well, we were not personally attached with agriculture before. My husband loved to grow things. We had a little garden growing in the backyard. But after a difficult diagnosis and some time with depression and anxiety, we started growing together as a family in the backyard, fruits and vegetables. And what happened was my daughter started reconnecting with him, and so did I, and we started reconnecting as a family. So agriculture became a catalyst, or working on the Aina actually became a catalyst of our family starting to heal after service. We have continued to do that because we find that it's important not just for ourselves but to share it with others, because we've seen so many other families and individuals benefit from growing something in the backyard. If they want to take it to the next level, then we also have agriculture training that can help them get into commercial agriculture production. So we try to cover all the bases. We started this project when they were just 3 and 5 years old. So their whole life has been learning how to reshape your existence with the idea that the world is greater than yourself. And so she's continued to grow and evolve throughout this process as well. And I can't tell you how proud I am as a parent to see her finding her little piece of it and then thriving in such a way where she gets to take that sustainability message and then take that in her own direction that I couldn't have possibly wished for her. And it drives her, so it's really fun to see.
For me, as a combat veteran, I feel like to be able to have the community support and the community engagement and involvement in assuming the responsibility for what we consume, for what we utilize, there could be no greater gift to ourselves in that sustainability message, right? If there's one thing that I could hope for, is that we would be some sort of a catalyst to provide that within our community so that others would also do the same thing. You know, we don't just want it to be us. We want it to be everyone, like, to be participating, because it feels good. It's what gets me out of bed every morning. It's what keeps me going.
Wow, what an incredible story. Thank you again to the Emmons family for letting us visit Ho'ola Farms.
Well, I believe it's time for our high school category in our Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge. Let's get to know our teams.
Team Kona Crush, Chef Brian Fujikawa of the Kona Grill House and Tania Tripkovea. Team Flavor Fleet, Chef Casey Halpern of Cafe Pesto's Hilo and Peyton PJ Martinez. Team Mauka Tumakai, Chef Peter Abukar Jr. and Isabel Masuyama. The Classicals, Executive Chef Darcy Ambrosio of A-Bay's Kailua Kona and Waikoloa, partnering up with Jordana Takaki. Chef Brian Fujikawa of Kona Grill House donated most of the seafood for our Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge. We want to mahalo all of our sponsors. Together, Chef Brian and Tania incorporates sherry wine, thyme, oregano, basil, all locally sourced and locally grown, into their dish. Jordana Takaki is 17 years old. She's a senior at Kamehameha Schools, Hawaii, where she's also the president of the National Honor Society. She's an honor roll student, a cheerleader who enjoys baking and eager to learn cooking skills. Executive Chef Peter Abakar Jr. of the Mauna Kea Resort teams up with senior Isabel Masuyama. Chef Peter and Isabel incorporate Hawai'i Island goat dairy parmesan, local spinach, Big Island eggs, fresh ulu, even Kona shrimp into their meal. Chef Peter is a native of Hawai'i Island and the executive chef of Mauna Kea Resort. He supervises operations for extensive catering and banquets and special occasion culinary events. He was honored as Chef of the Year by the American Culinary Federation Kona chapter. Isabel recently graduated from Hilo High School and plans to attend West Oregon University in the fall. She participated in the Onolicious Cooking Competition, awarded the Popular Vote Award. Besides cooking and baking, Tania is a cheerleader at Konawaina High School and enjoys dancing hula. Chef Casey, a third-generation resident of Hawaii, started as a dishwasher in 1994 at Cafe Pesto and slowly worked his way up to executive chef. He enjoys the culinary flavors of Hawaii's ethnic melting pot. Peyton, PJ Martinez, attends Kea'au High School. She has a passion for baking and aspires to go to pastry school and one day start her own bakery.
My mom's actually a chef. She owns a food truck up in Mountain View. I work there sometimes. I've kind of just cooked my whole life, but my passion really lies with baking.
Nice. So she just put some rhubarb, yeah.
Is you see in the blue bottle? I like this.
Chef Darcy is the executive chef at AB's Island Grill King Shops at Waikoloa Beach Resort and also on Ali'i Drive in Kailua Kona.
And I put every layer of the duck shell, put them down in there, and we put the sous vide. I put them down in there, put the duck shell, and we prepare, continue. We know what they want. It's a classical dish, and I don't think nobody does. I did this to on my apprenticeship dinner like 35 years ago.
Bringing it back.
Yeah.
Chef Darcy and Jordana incorporate local root vegetables, ohelo berry and ali'i mushroom into their pork rack Prince Orloff.
They're vegetables.
Oh,
I thought they were sausages. Oh, no. Yeah.
That's healthy food.
Yeah. Very healthy dish.
Or reserve. And we'll reheat this, and then let it glaze. We have to reserve. Actually, we'll reheat this, and then let it glaze. We have to glaze reserve. Vegetables.
Amazing presentation as well.
I don't know, but I'm done.
Hawai'i Island's agricultural harvests are produced on farms, forests, and pastures that total roughly 500,000 acres and are dispersed around the island. Here, you see so many of our locally sourced, locally grown ingredients incorporated into their dish. Kona shrimp, Kona salt, limu kohu, local spinach, pink oyster mushrooms, sweet onions, even fresh garlic. This Kona shrimp is from Moana Technologies at OTEC, and the onaga is from Kona Fish Company. And the local cream that Chef Peter used to make the butter is from Botello Dairy via Meadow Gold. Locally sourced, locally grown, here on Hawai'i Island.
Different there, so they got the lamb chops with the tilapia.
Okay.
The sweet potato in the middle.
You know, in Israel, that's the #1 fish.
Tilapia.
Tilapia.
Yeah.
They call it
Yeah.
sunfish, big kind of it. But the one in Hawaii, that's a Nile fish.
It was a late night thing.
I don't know if you're going to be able to eat that. That's artwork there.
Looks like our teams are ready to face the judges. Let's find out what celebrity chef Sam Choy and Mayor Mitch Roth have to share.
Good.
Good?
Yep.
All right, so we got Team Kona Crush with Chef Brian Fujikawa, Kona Grill House, and Chef Tania Tripovea. What do we got here?
You want to explain it? Or let me- Anyway, what we got is, she's a little shy, as often. So we have a local grilled lamb, pan-seared lamb from Kona. And basically we marinated in a basil, olive oil, some thyme, oregano, salt, pepper, garlic, and some basils in that. And we made, Tanya made a, so it was cooked in a skillet with butter. And then she made a sherry wine reduction sauce. And then we are using the local fresh tilapia from the Kohala farms. We did a white wine butter garlic sauce for that, and we can pan-sear that. And then we made it over with island sweet potato from Hilo.
Oh man, that looks perfectly. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I normally would pick up the chops and eat it like a lollipop.
Me too.
You got a beautiful girl here. I just want to do that. So I'll do it very, like the pinky be out like this. Oh, amazing.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So we wanted to present some dishes that incorporated ingredients from every district on the island. So our menu shows us, we went around the island and found some stuff that was in season.
We saw how much time and effort you put in. Tell us a little bit about this dessert, because it's not just mangoes, it's...
Yeah. Well, it's called Pele's Revenge because revenge is sweet. It has vanilla sponge cake and a vanilla bean and ginger creme patissiere layered with mangoes that have been macerated with calamansi lime and vanilla bean. And then on top we have bruleed mango, and then I bruleed sugar on top of the mango for the decals.
Oh.
So I brined it in a little mamaki and hibiscus tea.
It's a shame you're going to eat that because it just looks so beautiful.
Make sure you try the spritzer first.
I'm going to try the spritzer. So you got a rim on.
Yeah, so that's black Hawaiian sea salt.
And with rhubarb, when I read it after about juicy rhubarb, and it's like so good for you.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting,
I drank that side.
I'm going to just take a taste.
Right there, man, it is amazing.
All right.
Wow.
And pretty.
The flavor.
That color.
Oh, wow. I'll take another one of these.
Well, I have to go into the big dive.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, breaking my heart. That's so beautiful.
Well, I'm going to just take the top because she's got the layer all the way down, but it's the same thing, right?
The second layer of mangoes on the bottom is a different type, but...
Oh, yeah? Okay.
You got to take a deep dive now, Sam.
Oh.
I got a taste of the mango. I know that mango is to die for.
Just melts in your mouth.
All right, so we have Team Malka Tumakai, Chef Peter Abakar from Mauna Kea, and Chef Isabel Masuyama. Welcome, you guys. What do we have here?
We have a pan-seared onaga with a Kona shrimp. It's served with a ulunoki, some hamakua mushrooms, local spinach, some preserved Buddha's hand citrus. We made our own limau kohu butter from cream from Kohala, and some calamansi, as well as a bit of shaved goat cheese parmesan.
Fantastic, and so everything is from here?
Everything. There's garlic in the dish that I didn't mention, but garlic's not from here, and to make the ulunoki, we had to import the flour. Sorry about that, Mayor.
No problem. So, Chef Isabel, how was this experience for you?
It was overall really, really great. I got to experience what it was like firsthand, behind the scenes at the restaurant. We went to the garden, got some ulu fresh from their garden, and I got to learn all about being a chef.
Well, you know, I saw a lot of pictures. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah.
I want to. Looks super delicious. So, how old are you?
I just turned 18 in July.
I'm
Wow.
51.
50. Oh no.
It's
How is it? So,
Amazing.
I mean, I'll tell you.
Flavored well, texture's great. Well, local fish just melts in your mouth.
Very good. It looks so Ono. It looks so Ono. So, a memory of a lifetime.
Definitely.
And so, let me just ask: in your future, what do you plan on doing? I know you just graduated from high school.
I did. So currently I'm an education major, but doing all this chef challenge and working in the kitchen, I might have to change my mind.
Fantastic. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have Prince Orloff, which is a Russian cuisine, but it was made by a French chef who made it for Prince Orloff.
All right. So what's in there?
There is red beets, taro, and carrots on that side, and fresh microgreens in the middle. And then on the other side, you have your pork. That's the Prince Orloff. There is duxelle, which is like a mushroom stuffing on the two outside layers. And then in the middle, you have ceviche. It's white onions and rice and a mornay sauce.
But on the duxelle, they used ali'i mushrooms, so which is
Over the top.
like over the top.
So this looks like a simple dish, but not so simple.
I'm going to get right into it.
Looks simple, but I watched. There was a lot of work, especially on the inside of the pork here, and pretty amazing.
Well, I just tasted it. Amazing. You know, the work that goes into this dish and the way you captured the flavor. Whoever receives one of these, well done. Very good, chef. Very good.
And it's a great presentation. I know you did something special with the cutting style that you used.
That's because it's a classical dish. We stuck to the classical, like doing tournée. So they call it like a tournée of veg, turned veg. So it's all a lot of hand skills, knife skills that it's not being done anymore. The sauce is because we didn't use a rack. We utilized the meat that was on the rack and the bones, and we made like a sauce, stock out of that. We used mirepoix, onion, celery, carrots, and throw your garlic, thyme. Made a stock, made a brown sauce out of it. It's pretty much like a shoe.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We got to do some judging now.
Yep. Aloha, hi, I'm Chef Sam Choy, and welcome to the first annual Hawai'i Island Chefs Challenge. Yo, baby.
We are here at Kaunamano Farms with owner and operator Brandon Lee. He is going to take us on a tour so we can find out the challenges, but also the rewards of farming. Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Aloha.
Aloha.
How are you?
I'm fabulous, and you?
Fantastic.
Right, well, we're excited to go and check it out.
Cool.
So tell us, what is Kaunamano Farms known for?
Kaunamano Farms is known for creating pigs in a Hawaiian type of way. And it's and we're not just creating pigs, my goal is to create the royal herd. This is Kamehameha's herd, which means the quality has to be high level, everything has to be high level. And we've had the greatest chefs, honestly, in the country and in the world try it, and it is of the highest quality. We had a chef, his name is Thomas Keller, if you've ever known. He owns the French Laundry and really the standard for food and beverage industry. He came to the restaurant and was impressed by the pork. Guy Fury from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, he tried the pork and he liked it. All these different top chefs, Sheldon Simeon, local guy, he loves the pork. So we've done a good job, and we always knew, what if we grew pigs in a certain type of way in Hawaii? Would it be as good as we all think? Of course. Hawaii is the absolute most beautiful and easiest place to grow high quality stuff, but the hardest place to be a farmer at the same time.
You're watching
the Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge.
Mahalo to our sponsors.
How about a big hand for Sam Choy? What an awesome guy taking time to do this. And Sam's right. You know, you think about the prizes. Everybody's getting a prize. Everybody's walking away with something. They may cost a little bit, but really the biggest prize you guys have already won. You've got to hang out with some of the best chefs in Hawaii, get some mentoring by them. That's priceless. That really is priceless. And to see that our chefs, working with these young culinarians and building these lifelong relationships, also priceless for them. I hope that this was created a memory for a lifetime. It will definitely be one for me because I saw some of the best foods, and one of the things I saw is that foods that could be served in any 5-star restaurant. There wasn't a bad dish in the house. The difficult thing was to come up with a winner, and we did do that. But like Sam said earlier, you guys are all winners. So I got the envelope here. Okay, and the winning team is the classics, Chef Darcy Ambrosio and Jordi Takaki. Yeah. Congratulations. You guys did an amazing job. I got to tell you, the scoring was really, really, really tight. There was just some amazing dishes that you guys made. And like I said earlier, you guys are all winners. So thank you so much for being part of this. Chefs, we hope we can call on you again next year because this is just a start and not the finish. So thank you so much. Well, Chef, thank you so much for being part of this. Hopefully we can get our kids to start eating, healthy, local food versus, fast foods, byproducts. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you guys next year.
Congratulations to our high school category winner, Jordana Takaki, who's a senior at Kamehameha Schools Hawaii, and Chef Darcy, executive chef at A-Bays Waikoloa. Chef Darcy and Jordana, they will be competing in Aloon Farm's 8th annual Mahi'ai Gala.
That's awesome. And all those plates, they look so good. I'm hungry.
Mahalo to Hawaii County Mayor Mitch Roth and celebrity judge Sam Choy.
Mahalo for watching the first annual Hawai'i Island Chef Challenge.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and of course, we hope you learned something new about Hawai'i Island.
Mahalo for joining us on this journey.
I'm Pomaikai.
And I'm Ocean.
A hui ho and
aloha.
Mahalo to our sponsors. Hawaii Community Foundation, Hilo Products Inc., the University of Hawaii, Hawaii Community College, Meadow Gold Dairies, Big Island Delights, Kona Grill House, KTA Superstores, OK Farms, Seoul Community Planet, Hilo Hotel, Huggles on the Rocks, Lava Lava Beach Club, Kai Restaurant, Big Island Candies, Big Island Substance Abuse Council, Aloha Grown, Creative Arts Hawaii, Integrated Medicine Institute, Ola Kino Hawaii, Simply Sisters, Hawaii Ulu Cooperative, HMSA, Denny's, and Keaukaha General Store.
The preceding program was a production of Naleo TV.